Hey there. If you love to win, if you secretly or not so secretly hate losing, and if metrics are your love language, then you're gonna hate this video. But only at first. Because today we're talking about a leadership skill that quietly dismantles the entire win-at-all-costs mindset. It's called equanimity. Equanimity isn't the same thing as indifference. It's not, oh well, guess we'll just roll with it. And it's definitely not passivity. It's actually the capacity to meet every moment, win, loss, or total curveball, with presence and poise. It's your ability to respond instead of react. And it sounds easy, right? Well, it's a practice and a choice. And that's what real leadership looks like. Now listen, winning feels good. I love winning. We all do. But let's be honest, when your peace depends on things going your way, you're not leading, you're gambling. And you're leading from fear, from control, and from the false belief that you can, and must, manipulate the world into your preferred outcome, to be at peace and to be happy. You know that exec, or an entire board of them, who spirals every time the dashboard turns red? They call emergency meetings, start micromanaging the team, and somehow end up rewriting the entire strategy at 9:37 p.m. on a Tuesday? Sound familiar? Well, that's not leadership. That's reality aversion in a power suit. Equanimity is your ability to stay rooted in clarity, regardless of whether you're winning, losing, or just waiting for the data to load. It's the steadiness to ask, what's really happening here? What do I actually control? And what meaning am I assigning to this moment right now? And here's the hard truth. Most suffering comes not from what happens, but from the story that we tell ourselves about what it means. There's a Buddhist story that illustrates this point, and one that I love. It's about a farmer whose horse runs away. The horse runs away and the neighbors say, "Oh no, how terrible, you lost your horse." And the farmer replies, "Maybe so." The next day, the horse returns, and with it, 3 wild horses are following. "Wonderful," say the neighbors, "now you have 4 horses." "Maybe so," replies the farmer. Later that day, his son tries to tame one of the horses and breaks his leg. "Oh no," say the neighbors, "such bad luck." And the farmer's response, "Maybe so." Then war comes to the village, and his son is spared because of the injury to his leg. He can't fight. What great luck. You get the idea. We don't know what anything means while we're in it. And equanimity is living from that truth and that perspective. Equanimity isn't just checking out. It's checking in, actually. It's emotional maturity. It's saying, I feel disappointment, but I don't have to become disappointment. Or maybe this thing didn't go the way I wanted, but also maybe it's going the way I need. I just don't know right now. So, how do you practice equanimity? So glad you asked. Here's one method I teach my clients. It's called going to the balcony. Imagine yourself stepping off the floor of the situation itself, out of the noise, the urgency, the emotion, the stuff in your head, and up to a mental balcony where you can observe everything without reacting. You can see what's going on. You can take in all perspectives. Up there, you can see what's really driving the emotion in the first place. A note to that, look for fear first. And then, what's your part in the drama? How do you want to respond? It's a way of taking a pause, taking a breath, and getting a shift in perspective. And let me tell you, it changes everything. Equanimity isn't some fringe mindset. In Buddhism, it's actually considered one of the 4 heart practices, also known as the Brahma-Viharas. The others are loving kindness, also known as metta, compassion, sympathetic joy, which is sharing in the joy of others, and finally, equanimity. All heart practices. And by the way, these aren't soft skills, they're soul skills. And they're absolutely part of great leadership. Equanimity lets you lead without being led around by your reactions. It gives you freedom and clarity. It also gives you a sense of inner authority that no quarterly report can give or take away. It's pretty cool. You can care deeply without clinging, and you can let go without giving up. So let's say it clearly. Equanimity is a leadership power move. It's not soft, it's not spiritual fluff. It's how you become unshakable. Because the leaders we trust the most, they're not chasing just outcomes. They're rooted in values, and they know who they are even when things fall apart. Want to lead from that kind of inner stability and ditch panicked, frantic redlining it? Well, here's your next step. Go to the balcony. Get curious. Feel your emotions, but don't become them. And give some practice to the heart quality of equanimity, having a balanced perspective. And if you want more tools to lead from grounded calm instead of burnout, download my free white paper, Reclaim Your Life from the Brink of Burnout. And hey, don't forget to hit subscribe to get more great stuff on how to thrive in the 9 to 5 and beyond. Happy thriving!